Ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment in the video so I can sub back to you. Deuce.
Really like blacks.
All right.
Honestly, me personally, I
All
know
right.
that. They don't really
You
blacks. But
you don't think Asian people as a whole fuck with black people? Why do you feel like
they
that?
don't. Because it's just in the actions. It's in I'm honestly me, I see they like making money off of black people. They know that
Here we go. Let's talk about that.
money.
All right.
They know they
So you saying, all right, so from the actions, right?
I was just having this conversation with one of my boys the other day. I was saying, you go to KFC, anything that's black service, you see Asians got their hand in it. Nail shops, they know bitches like getting their nails done. All the Asians own all the nail shops. They know black people like fried chicken. All Asians own all the fried chicken. Louisiana, you go to Louisiana, it's an Asian owner and it's a Mexican back there cooking it. Like, bro, like, you don't see no Asians coming to buy black. Like, you ain't gonna see no Asians at the Jamaican spot buying no jerk chicken. Like, you just don't see that, like, really, like. But you're gonna see all the blacks lined up to go get some fried chicken from the Asian, but you ain't gonna see none of the Asians lined up to go get none of that jerk chicken from the blacks. Then, you know what I mean? You don't see that, like, so I see it, but honestly, me, I'm just a nigga that wasn't raised off of that racist shit. I wasn't raised for racism. Like, it wasn't. I got a mama that was married to a Japanese man and that was married to a white man. And, like, you know what I mean? So, I personally, I wasn't raised like that, but I do see this discrimination.
All right, so now listen.
Racism.
All right, so check this out, right, Bosco? I'm not going to say that you're not right. You're 100% right. You're right. But now listen, but here's the thing. There are generations. We're talking about a different type of generation, I think, right? Because you got the Asian people that just came from wherever they came from, China, Japan, Korea, yeah, wherever, right? So you got the older people that came from a different land. There's no black people where they was at. You know what I mean? They didn't know the culture. They didn't grow up with black people. They didn't see black people. They don't know the culture. They don't know how you guys talk. Because a lot of it is the opposite from our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you talk to a Chinese person straight from China, their culture is the complete opposite from your culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a cultural difference. You know what I mean? So when these when these Asian people came from different countries and opening stores, of course, they not gonna really jack because they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But now you got the next generation, people like us that's been growing up in America, that's been like, you know, we went to school with black people. We done, you know what I'm saying? Like different shit like that. We've been exposed to the black culture, so we have a more of an understanding with the black culture. And I feel like that's changing though. Just because that happened in the 80s and 90s doesn't mean it's the same thing right now. You understand what I'm saying? And most of those people in those stores are people straight from the different countries and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like that, but that's who getting the money. Like, but so that's what I'm saying. Like, as a whole, it's not. See, you got to think. You are people. You speaking for the people. So as a whole, the people wasn't raised around niggas and wasn't raised in the shit. So they not gonna like us, bro. So they don't like us as a whole.
It's just that it's a different cultural thing. Like, it's like, how many I've spoken to mad black people and they say, yo, we could go in a Chinese restaurant, they'd give us credit, they'd do this, they'd do that, boom, 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 boom. Like, they looked out for my mother. So it's a difference. Like, it's not all Chinese people, it's not all Asian people, but we have to understand that there's a difference in cultural, like, just because culture has a lot to do with it. Because you might come in and I might do something and you might think it's disrespectful, but to me, it's not disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because point example, right? You might say, yo, Ling, let me get some chicken. It's not disrespectful to you because in your culture, you joke like that. You guys joke, and it's not. No, but what I'm saying is a lot of people would. In the culture, a lot of people would. And then a Chinese person would never say that. A Chinese person would never say, hey, Jamal, let me get some chicken or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You would never do that. You know what I mean? But it's a cultural difference because Asian people don't joke, like we don't do that. But more Asian people that has been raised around black people, we know how y'all joke, so we gonna do the same thing. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's where it is. But see, the thing is, it's a problem because we still dealing with racism in 2023 when we allowing a whole nother gender. We allow the culture or the people allow a whole nother gender to make their way, but won't let another race just be their race, bro. And that's the problem, bro.
I just, you know what, bro? I just know, I know that it's just like, it's what we got, like the issue between black and Asian people is not really a big issue. It's not really that big of an issue. It's just cultural differences. And there was a language barrier. Like a lot of Asian people that worked in those stores, they don't really speak English correctly. You know what I'm saying? So they could speak a little bit, but there's a language barrier. There's a cultural barrier, and nobody ever took the opportunity to really, huh?
It's an attitude thing, though, bro. It's the way they treat you, the way they automatically look at you like when you come in the store, you automatically the suspect. It's like, just because I got a hoodie, got long hair, like, bro, I could have a pocket full of money, but just because you dealt with a few bum black niggas earlier today, you feel like, oh, this nigga walking in here come another. And that's be the thing. Like me, I come in the store with a pocket full of money, I got a pocket full of bread. But you already looking at me
right.
a certain way because I'm black.